tonight we are back at Universal Orlando for their Orlando Informer event. From rides to food, let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. Before we get into the event, let's discuss what the event is about. The Orlando Informer Meetup is an after-hours event that happens several times throughout the year at both Universal Studios Florida and Islands Adventure. And the cool part is that with each meetup, there's a different theme throughout the seasons. For example, besides the Winter Meetup, there's also the Orlando Informer Spring Meetup in February and a Summer Meetup in June. During the 5.5 hours of the event, you can enjoy unlimited food, minimal crowds, and low wait times for rides at Universal. You can get into parks starting at 5 p.m., but the event doesn't begin until the park closes, with unlimited food at restaurants beginning an hour later, and certain rides like Hagrid's, VillainCon, and Voss Coaster closing early around midnight. Now there is the regular meetups and the mini meetups. Difference is that with the mini meetups, they are an adult only after hours event with low waits and upgraded food and beverages at Islands Adventure only. But to start things off, it is with the check-in process. You'll need to head on to the right side of Hard Rock Cafe for the check-in, and inside one of the sound stages, there's a place where you can grab your own wristband, map, and a $15 gift card that you can use at any time, as well as a water station and multiple photo opportunities with 2 entrance areas where you can either go into Islands Adventure or Universal Studios Florida. And for the first park of the night, it was for Universal Studios. It is now 5:30 p.m. and we made our way over to Diagon Alley for the first attraction night, which is going to be Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. And I just got out of Harry Potter and Escape from Gringotts. Post wait time for it was 25 minutes, but in total, I waited around 47 minutes before getting on the ride. With Harry Potter and Escape from Gringotts, I think this is one of the best rides here at Universal Studios. I think the queue is one of the best ride queues of all time. I think the world building is absolutely incredible. And with the ride itself, I think this is one of the better screen-based attractions, as it's both a roller coaster and a motion simulator, sort of in the same vein of The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. But I think right now it is 6:30. We have until 8 p.m. when park officially closes. So let's go ahead and see what else we can do. So I looked at the wait times, and Minion Blast was supposedly a 15-minute wait, and this is more of a competitive game. So let's go ahead and ride Minion Blast Alien Attack. So I lost with Minion Blast. Alien Attack is fun, but I think we're going to move on to our next ride, and that's going to be Revenge of the Mummy. With Revenge of Mummy, this is based off of the Mummy films, more specifically the Brendan Fraser Mummy films, not the Tom Cruise ones. This is going to be our third ride night. Let's go ahead and ride Revenge of the Mummy. With the Revenge of Mummy, it was originally a 25-minute posted wait, but in total we waited around 20 minutes, so that's pretty great. With Revenge of Mummy, I think it is an incredible roller coaster. If you're a big fan of Mummy films, then this is going to be a ride for you. By 8 p.m., when park closed, everything was a ride now, with the exception of Hagrid's, so I took my opportunity and went on Jimmy Fallon, VillainCon, and Transformers, all in a span of 30 minutes. But right now, let's ride Race to New York, starring Jimmy Fallon. I got out of Race to New York starring Jimmy Fallon. Overall, it was a walk-on, surprisingly. This was the 4th attraction and the first for the official Orlando Informer event. Overall, I think it is pretty mediocre. I think it's unfunny, and it is one of those rides where it just feels kind of formulaic. But up next, we're gonna go ahead and ride the new attraction here at Universal, and that's going to be Villain Con Minion Blast. Ride number 5, technically attraction, but whatever. So it looks like they updated Transformers the ride, and it is a walk-on. It is already 8:30. Let's go ahead and head in. And that was ride number 6 with Transformers the ride. I think it's a fun ride, but up next, we're gonna try to see what else we can do. Most of the rides, if not at almost every ride in Universal Studios Florida is a ride now, and with Transformers, Jimmy Fallon, and Villain Con, they were all walk-ons. So I think the main pro of this event is, of course, the very low waits. Almost all the rides are walk-ons. Here at the Orlando Informer Meetup event, there is several shows that are playing throughout the event at select times. For example, at Universal Studios Florida, there's Blues Brothers and Celestine Warbeck. At Anne's Venture, there is Frog Choir and the Magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle. There's also several different characters that appear throughout the 2 parks. For example, there is Churro, Orlando Informer's own mascot. There is also the Grinch meeting at Seuss Landing, and many more characters throughout the 2 parks. Time for ride number 7 on ET Adventure.
Travel. We've got some unauthorized people entering the base. Wait, they got ET! They're getting away. Unit 3, cut them off! Whoa, watch it! They're getting away! Look, they're flying!
ET was a fun ride. It's a classic for sure, although you can definitely tell that it's getting a bit outdated. Do I want them to replace it? No, don't replace it. One of the perks when coming to an Orlando Informer event is mostly the unlimited food you can get, from Krusty Burger to the 3 broomsticks to even the food stands that serve popcorn, pretzels. There is plenty of unlimited food you can get around here. While the lines can be a bit long, in total we waited around 10 minutes and I got myself a Krusty Burger at Krusty Burger. Honestly, that Krusty Burger was fine, but up next I actually grabbed myself donuts. And so far, we've actually saved a lot of money, and this donut usually costs around $3.99, but in this case, it's free. And I just stopped by Richter's. I also got myself a little Orlando Informer Meetup button. It looks pretty cute. So right now, I actually got myself a milkshake from Richter's, although technically I would not consider this a milkshake. Usually with milkshakes, you drink it. However, this is more of a soft serve if anything. But I think right now, Fast and Furious Supercharged is a walk-on, which even as a walk-on, I think it's probably a waste of time. So we did everything in Universal Studios Florida, and it's now time to hop over to Anne's Venture and ride Hogwarts Express with a ride now. As you realize, with the King's Cross station, there's some presents and Christmas trees, and of course, also some of the luggage right here. And after waiting a total of 14 minutes on Hogwarts Express, we're now here in Hogsmeade. Here at Hogsmeade, there is free butterbeer, There is the Forbidden Journey ride, which is a walk-on. Flight of the Hippogriff is a walk-on. There is Stream Broomsticks and Hogshead open. So let's go ahead and ride Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, TM.
Right, off you go. We'll beat to the edge of the Forbidden Forest. Don't mind Fluffy. His barks are worse than his bites. No, don't panic. I'll just, Oh no. Looks like you've lost power. Hold on. Dragonfire's got a kick.
Hagrid's was absolutely insane at night. Hagrid's is probably my favorite attraction at Universal Orlando. It is thrilling, fun, and most importantly, really well themed. I love the queue, and I think overall works as a better replacement for doing dragons. But Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure TM, it was a 30-minute wait compared to the posted 50-minute wait time. But for Velocicoaster, it was a posted 15-minute wait. So after Hagrid's, it was time for Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster is honestly on par with Hagrid's. I love Hagrid's. I think it's my favorite ride here at Universal. But in terms of the most thrilling ride here, I'd probably pick Velocicoaster. I think Velocicoaster is a fun, intense, thrilling roller coaster here at Islands Adventure, and it's a must-do, especially if you're a big fan of Jurassic Park. For posted wait time, it was 20 minutes, but unfortunately, because of the delay, we waited in total 30 minutes. We're now Forbidden Journey's ride now, so let's go ahead and ride Harry Potter and Forbidden Journey. At Cinnabon, they are still open, and I got myself this center of the roll. They also have some drinks like Coke and lemonade here. So after this, we'll go ahead and ride the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. For the 11th Friday night, we're going to go on the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. It is a ride now, so let's go ahead and ride Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man.
Of course, the syndicate's leader, Dr. Octopus, a criminal genius, Dr. Otto Octavius, uses artificial intelligence.
Man, you shouldn't be out here. With Doc Ock on the loose, this could be the most dangerous night of my life. And yours. Be careful. Nice shades. Was that Spider-Man? That no good.
And we just got off of Spider-Man. In my opinion, Spider-Man is one of the best attractions here at Universal Orlando. For attraction that's been here for over 20 years, it still manages to be one of the best rides in terms of the theming, the special effects, as it's a thrilling and fun experience that manages to be a classic. But up next, we're going to go ahead and ride Dr. Doom's Fearfall. No joke, you can literally play in arcade for free during the Orlando Informer event. It's crazy. You can only play some of the games in here, mostly the ones that say free play. So that's the one I just picked.
From the prize counter, Sports Parade. Haven't you done well? We're approaching the end of this thrilling event. And that's the game. What a game!
As let's leave. And I got the final snack of night, and that's going to be some green colored popcorn. I assume this is themed around Hulk, but it still tastes like popcorn, luckily, unlike the banana popcorn, which was not all that great. And the clock has just struck 1:30, and with that, that is the end of the Orlando Informer event. With the Orlando Informer Meetup event, I thought it was an incredible after-hours event. I had an amazing time just going on all the rides without the long waits and having a fun, enjoyable night out, as the Orlando Informer Meetup is something I will definitely be doing again in the future. But let me know in the comments below, have you ever been to an Orlando Informer Meetup event? Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.